Organizational values play a critical role in recruitment and selection as they help ensure that the right candidates are chosen to align with the company's culture, vision, and goals. These values serve as a guide for decision-making throughout the recruitment process, shaping how the company evaluates potential employees. For instance, if an organization values innovation and creativity, it will prioritize candidates who demonstrate these qualities in their resumes, interviews, and during assessments. By embedding organizational values into the recruitment and selection process, companies not only find individuals with the right skills, but also those who will contribute to the company culture and drive long-term success. A technology company that prioritizes innovation might seek data analysts who are highly adaptable and constantly learning about new data processing techniques, tools, and technologies. For example, during recruitment, the company may ask candidates about their experience with emerging technologies like machine learning or AI in data analysis. A data analyst who aligns with the value of innovation might showcase their previous work with cutting-edge techniques, such as implementing predictive models or developing algorithms for real-time data processing. The company may also assess candidates based on their willingness to attend training sessions, conferences, or enroll in courses to stay current with industry advancements. The alignment of candidate values with organizational values promotes a sense of belonging and loyalty. When candidates share the same values as the organization, they are more likely to be engaged, productive, and committed to their work. For example, if a company values teamwork and collaboration, it would be wise to assess candidates for their ability to work well in groups. A data analyst who values transparency and clear communication will fit well in an environment that fosters collaboration and information sharing. A mismatch of values can result in dissatisfaction, lower morale, and higher turnover, making it crucial to evaluate cultural fit during recruitment and selection. If an organization emphasizes collaboration and working in teams, the recruitment and selection process for a data analyst position would likely include an assessment of teamwork skills. A company that values collaboration would want a data analyst who can share insights with team members from different departments and integrate their findings into broader company strategies. During interviews, the hiring manager might ask questions like, "Can you describe a time when you worked in a cross-functional team to solve a complex problem?" In this case, a candidate who emphasizes their experience working with marketing, engineering, and other teams to interpret data and deliver actionable insights would be seen as a better fit for the role. Incorporating organizational values into the recruitment and selection process ensures that hiring decisions are made based on more than just qualifications and experience. It encourages recruiters to look for candidates who will thrive in the company's environment. For example, if an organization prioritizes sustainability and environmental responsibility, it would consider a candidate's attitude toward environmental issues or their past work in sustainable practices. By focusing on values as well as skills, organizations can create teams of people who not only have the technical capabilities, but are also driven by shared goals and aspirations. A company that emphasizes sustainability and corporate responsibility would likely seek data analysts who can contribute to environmental or social responsibility goals. In the recruitment process, candidates might be asked about their experience working with data sets related to sustainability initiatives, such as analyzing carbon footprints or waste management data. A data analyst candidate who shares the organization's commitment to sustainability might highlight their experience developing data models to track energy consumption or identifying cost-saving opportunities through efficient resource usage. This alignment between the candidate's values and the organization's mission would make them a more attractive hire. Organizational values also help guide recruiters in making objective decisions during the selection process. By having clear criteria rooted in values, recruiters can assess candidates fairly and consistently. For example, if integrity is a core value, recruiters can assess candidates' ability to handle ethical dilemmas or their track record in maintaining honesty in past roles. Structured interviews or psychometric tests that are designed to evaluate how a candidate's personal values align with the company's can minimize biases and subjectivity in the decision-making process, ensuring that the chosen candidates will uphold the company's standards. For a company that values integrity and transparency, a data analyst would be expected to adhere to ethical guidelines in handling data. For instance, the company might assess how candidates ensure the accuracy and integrity of data, particularly when dealing with sensitive information. A data analyst who demonstrates a strong sense of ethics would explain their process for validating and cleaning data to ensure it is reliable before sharing insights with stakeholders. In the interview, the company could ask questions like, how do you handle situations where data integrity is in question? Or what steps do you take to maintain transparency when presenting data findings? In the recruitment and selection process, organizational values can also act as a tool for employer branding. Companies that clearly communicate their values are likely to attract candidates who share those values. This is especially true for millennials and Gen Z candidates, who often seek workplaces that align with their personal beliefs and goals. For instance, a company that prioritizes diversity and inclusion will attract candidates who are passionate about social justice and equal opportunities. By openly promoting values, organizations can attract a pool of candidates who are not only qualified, but also highly motivated to work for the company because of its principles. Moreover, organizational values influence the retention of employees. When new hires align with the values of the organization, they are more likely to feel connected to the company and remain long-term. Employees who share the company's core values are more likely to experience job satisfaction and have a positive impact on team dynamics. For example, an organization that values flexibility and work-life balance may find that employees who share these values are more likely to remain loyal and committed, reducing turnover and the associated costs of recruitment and training. Organizational values are key to maintaining consistency across the recruitment and selection process. When values are embedded into every stage, from job postings to interviews and assessments, they create a unified framework that guides the organization's hiring practices. This consistency ensures that every candidate is evaluated on the same set of standards, regardless of their background or position. For example, if an organization values continuous learning, it would seek out candidates who demonstrate a commitment to personal development, ensuring that all hires bring a growth mindset to the workplace. As a result, organizational values provide clarity, reduce ambiguity, and align recruitment strategies with the company's broader goals. Organizational values serve as a cornerstone in the recruitment and selection process, ensuring that candidates not only meet the technical requirements of the job, but also fit well with the company's culture and mission. They help create a cohesive and productive workforce by aligning individual goals with organizational objectives, building a positive work environment, and improving retention rates. Organizations that prioritize values in their recruitment processes are more likely to build a strong, unified team capable of achieving long-term success.